Today, I am joined by Dr. Kalyanam, our director of the RMI program, as well as Adele O'Neill, who is the president of RSSA, our Retail Studies Student Association. And we have an exclusive opportunity to kind of hear their thoughts on this 2020-2021 school year and the state of RMI as of now. So my first question for Dr. Kirti is, how have you seen RMI pivot and grow in this past year?
So, Eugene, it's a really interesting question because if you look around, a lot of people will think that, oh, retail went through a very distressing year. You see a lot of news, store closures, but it's been one of the most phenomenal years of innovation and change in retail. And new forms of retail that have never been imagined have happened in big ways in the last year. Those changes are not just in the industry, they're quickly getting reflected in our program. And I think students are becoming well aware that retailing is an industry now that has very wide appeal across many, many categories of products and services. So the RMI program looks like it's become incredibly strong in the last year. And going into COVID, I would have not expected that at all. And we are now at probably the highest enrollments we've ever had in the history of RMI.
That is fantastic news, Dr. Kalyanam. And that kind of leads into my next question about the overall RSSA community. So Adele, how do you feel about our community that we've built so far this year and the virtual events that we've gotten to host?
Yeah, so I can't second enough what Kirti said. I came into the role obviously nervous because we had never seen RSSA in a virtual setting before, but it was truly a blessing in disguise. First of all, just like Kirti said, we have had a huge growth in our recruitment, and it's just really exciting to see so many new students join. It just goes to show as well that word of mouth is still strong among students, even if they can't be on campus. We found so many new opportunities with the virtual setting, especially just being able to meet with new types of people and new guest speakers. And just in this quarter alone, we were able to have virtual events with Crate and Barrel, CVS, Gap, former CMO of Stitch Fix, and an employee at Apple. So we really had a large range of people come. And so we can clearly see that there is huge opportunity for us. We continue to spring quarter.
That's amazing news, and all credit to the executive board, all the students out there for attending, participating, organizing, and all the professors that have helped us along the way. So, a question for both of you: what are some things that students can look forward to in the coming weeks and the rest of the quarter?
I'll jump in first. COVID has underscored the importance of digital and retail. Digital has become an important first point of contact for retailing. This means that digital merchandising becomes an increasingly critical and probably the most important point of contact in retail. So what RMI is going to do in the next year is increase our emphasis on digital merchandising, because I think it's going to be an area that's going to be in great demand in retailers. So we want to prepare our students better for digital merchandising positions. So very shortly, we are going to offer the first of its kind ever digital merchandising certificate program in partnership with the leading Silicon Valley technology company. And we hope that this won't be the first time we do it. We hope that this will be very exciting for our students, and we're going to offer it again maybe every year and make this a big part of the program. So imagine RMI with all the value that it already was, and now on top of that, you're going to get the digital merchandising certification program that you can put on your LinkedIn page, and you get yourself badged as a digital merchandising certificate, and you get badged with this company's name, and you're supposed to be someone who knows that. I think this is something that we have never done in the history of RMI. I don't think anyone in the business school has done anything like this. I don't think anyone at Santa Clara University has done anything like this. So this is going to be truly a unique moment for us. So it's one big thing that we all want to look forward to very shortly.
Yeah, so I as well am extremely excited about that opportunity, and I actually will be one of the students who will be taking the class, so really excited about that as well. In terms of RSSA, we also have a lot of really exciting opportunities coming up. One of the things that I'm especially really looking forward to is what our new director of diversity, equity, and inclusion has in the works right now. We actually just elected this new position, and I'm really excited to have Jaya Kapoor lead some new initiatives, including some new guest speakers that we're hoping to have this upcoming quarter, so that we can learn more about where we can be more open-minded about the retail industry, and where we can be really the leading students in innovation in terms of being diverse and open. And I'm also just really excited to look forward to more freshmen on campus, hopefully. We're excited to see that perhaps the dorms are going to open up. And so we're really hoping that in terms of recruitment, we're going to continue to get some new freshmen in. So that's definitely something that we're looking forward to, as well as the National Retail Federation has continued to have awesome opportunities to get involved with people directly in the retail industry. And so our new NRF ambassador has been working hard to get us connected there. So there's some new scholarship opportunities underway. And so really excited to see what's to come for the spring.
Yes, thank you so much to both of you for sharing. I personally will definitely be taking advantage of those opportunities and looking forward to what RMI shares in terms of DEI. So my final questions to both of you is, do you have any final words of encouragement to RMI students for the rest of the year, or for some of us, the last quarter of our school academic career?
I've never seen more committed, more fun, and more dedicated students in the RMI program than I've seen in the current year. The past students are great, but as a group, you guys are just phenomenal. So I would tell all of you, be absolutely confident that the quality of work you're doing when you go out is equal to the quality of many good MBA programs. In fact, better than many good MBA programs. So understand that, be very ambitious with what you want to do. We don't want you to just get a job. We don't want you to just get a career. We want you to be the next group of leaders in the retail industry. This program is designed to generate leaders. This program is investing in you to become leaders. We want you to be nothing more than leaders, and you will be well positioned to be the next leaders of this industry, because you're entering a time when great change is happening. And that's absolutely the time when new leadership evolves. So once again, I have very high expectation, encouragement and expectation for all of you. I don't really care about jobs or placements. I want you to become the next leaders of this industry. Go where your heart wants to go, to do what you like to do, but become the leaders in whatever you want to do.
Those are great words of advice that I'm going to take myself, and hard to top that for sure. But I would say, just from the student perspective, I definitely agree that I've just been so proud of my executive board and just how innovative they've been, just like Krithi has said. And I would say that the reason why everyone has been so innovative is because they haven't said no to opportunities. They've continuously always sought out new adventures, new ideas. And I think what's so beautiful about the blessings in disguise of the virtual setting is that you can really I realize that you can kind of do anything if you really put your mind to it. And so just don't say no, and always say yes to opportunities. And so that would be my biggest piece of advice.
Awesome. Thank you to Professor Kalyanam and Adele for joining us. And thank you all for watching and listening. We are cheering for you. Follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram. And if you're not in the program already, please apply to RMI or invite your friends to apply. This is a fantastic program, as both of them have spoken to it, and we want you to be part of it.